is how does the Elerian model, how do you model a specific domain? So is it captured in a kind of semantic or knowledge graph, or how do you kind of go about creating that domain specific NLU component?
We start off with something that's use case specific. I'm going to the models here. That's kind of the underlying models. So we start off with something that's use case specific. So we actually prefer to take audio from the use case that we're looking at, and we train our models using that data. And this is kind of, I guess, what led us to Scott and the team at Deepgram is when we looked at, I guess, rolling out digital agents in South Africa, they had 11 official languages. And while we were just rolling out for a client there in English, you've got callers calling in whose English is their second language, and they could be, any of the other 10 official languages. And the manner in which words are pronounced by different speakers coming from different second home languages is remarkably different. And we had to go and actually build out a data set that was, I guess, representative of the pronunciation of words of those callers, and could cater for all the different groupings of that represent callers phoning into that client. And then we also had to go and actually create data ourselves. So we developed our own way of gathering data, a proprietary method of gathering data across a variety of different callers that represent, I guess, the geographical and the dialects pronunciation of users that specific call center would use. And then we transcribe that and we use that to train the models. So we worked with Deepgram and their engineering team, where they trained a general conversational model, and they helped build that and tailor that for the use case we're talking about. And the advantage there is, I think, one, around the pronunciation, but two is also around the specific words that are relevant to that a use case. So, a tax certificate, things that might be slightly more difficult for I guess, a normal model to pick up, a general model. We focused this in on for the specific use case and narrowed it down, so we could get really, really high levels of accuracy from the speech recognition.